Hi everyone, School Us Intuitive. It's Tiff here with a very special reading for the lovely Libra Collective. First of all, happy Jupiter Venus conjunction. It's happening today, June 9th, 2026, and it's at 25 degrees Cancer. This is a very auspicious time. It's something astrologers have been talking about for a long time. We're going to get into the details of it in this reading and see just how this affects Libras. And that's Libra's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, really any placement. So I'll use tarot cards, oracle cards, and I'll share channeled messages. So Libra, I just want to quickly give a little overview. This is going to be a really sweet time for us, all right? It's not just today. It's going to be going forward for a bit too. You're going to feel this. This is Venus, which is our ruling planet, forming a beautiful rare conjunction with Jupiter, which is all about luck, expansion, and it's in the lovely sign of Cancer. And so this is one where astrologers really kind of track this one because it's a very it's just a very powerful transit, and it delivers a lot of gifts across different areas for us in particular, Libra, this time around. So this is about career in public recognition. This is about some sort of very like a professional expansion in some way or elevation. I was getting a lot of star vibes. So let's talk about what all of this means for us. You could get unexpected financial help. I was getting double opportunities. Okay, I have some notes. I did meditate as I always do. Got my paper here. So this is all about two benefics, right? Venus and Jupiter. So what this means, why it's such a big deal, because I just want to, Venus, love, beauty, harmony. Jupiter, luck, gifts, expansion, abundance. And Venus can even have to do with money and things. This is good fortune. This is good fortune as far as romance, as far as money. Libra, I'm getting that there's a toast in your honor. People are celebrating you. There are reasons to be grateful. You may want to start writing that out now, okay, about just how grateful you are, as though you already have it. Okay, I was getting that. This feels really lovely. That's one thing I wrote. It just feels beautiful. To feel appreciated, to be noticed. Maybe it's been a long time since you've had that. It's a hug from the universe. It's sweet cosmic gifts being delivered. This is personal and professional magnetism soaring. All right, get excited for the unexpected opportunities. Some of you, as I said, it's mega professional elevation. It's positive breakthroughs. I was getting, we've been getting a while now, Libra, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups combined. And I feel like it's just such a sweet breakthrough. It's like ridiculous how great this is. So I hope that's true for all of you out there. Remember, you do deserve this win. Okay, I did get that too. And also, I was getting, there's a new lease on life. You're stealing the spotlight. Again, those star vibes. You're center stage. This is double opportunities. I did get a couple of things clairaudiently. Actually, I saw in the crystal ball a dog, and then there was the name Bowser. So that's highly specific, but all of my messages are. And then I did get the name Sandy as well. So shout out to you if your name's Sandy. This looks so good. All right. So let's start out with these oracle cards for Libra. So very expansive nature of Jupiter, blessing you in some way, in the most beautiful of ways. Hello, Venus, right? Our ruler. Okay. And the moon rules Cancer. But this is all about the Jupiter-Venus conjunction. But I can't ignore the lunar energy. All right, Libra, what do we have? We have do what is best for you. Aw, beautiful little otter there. Libra, what else for Libra? This is the Tea Party Invitation deck, and I specifically chose it because it feels very Libran. Look at all the, the beauty, the nature. It's very Venusian, right? And trust your gut with Peacock. As I said, you're going to be strutting your stuff here, okay? This is you really stepping into that spotlight. Have pride. All right. And just so much beauty here. And then I also chose a deck that reminds me of Cancerian energy. As you know, if you watch me a lot, I have a lot of Cancerian in my chart, including my rising sign. And so I chose a sea and salt energy deck too. So we've got Libra and Cancerian energy working together here. What do we have here? Jupiter, Venus, help us out. Talk about this trine for us. What sort of cosmic sweetness is being delivered for Libra? We have you are enough. Ah, you are enough here. And what else do we have? Is that a warthog maybe? All right. What else here? For Libra, take time to heal. I think a lot of you have already done that. This beautiful little kitty here. Take time to heal. What else? I think you could feel even, you could be beautifying your home. I've been getting that for a while, but really with this Venusian energy mixed, so Venus and Jupiter meeting up, I feel like because it's happening in Cancer, it could be really good for your home. Also feeling emotionally supported. We have keep moving forward with a lovely bat here. Look at that. I feel like some of you aren't even going to have to think twice about taking this opportunity. You know what the challenge could be, Libra? There are so many gifts that you're not going to be, you won't know which one to take necessarily. Now, please do remember with this reading, only take what resonates. You have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. Let's see, Libra. I'll pull cards too, specific for each zodiac sign towards the end of the reading. I'm going to do that as a little bonus here today, Libra. Let's see, since we are really heavily working with that Cancerian energy too. For Libra, please. For Libra. For Libra. What is this? What is this conjunction bringing us? What are we being blessed with? Again, those unexpected financial gains. We have Helm here. This is taking charge, responsibility, and leadership. What does that remind you of? Which major arcana? For me, it reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. That's about you changing your destiny. This is good fortune, right? This is a new cycle that's much more lucky. There's a lot of success here, and talk about Jupiter and Venus working together to deliver you some mega abundance. They're giving me the word mega, mega, mega. When I say they, I'm talking about my guides. All right, and we also have entanglement with sailor's knot. This could be energetic cords, ties, and bonds. Some of you have already set yourself free. And this is about, you've trusted your gut. That's what's clarifying, trust your gut. So you knew that something it just wasn't going to work out. And you're doing what's best for you. That's you taking responsibility, doing what's best for you. That's what we're clarifying there. What else for Libra, please? Decks I use are down below, as is the disclaimer. So do remember this is a general reading, right? General, not personal. Oh my gosh, you can't make that up. There's the Cancerian crab. Hello. This is considering the unconventional and taking a sideways approach. Remember, this is what's clarifying you are enough, Libra. So, you may not be seeing exactly how you're going to get yourself into the spotlight or at the door of an opportunity. How are you going to get yourself back into something even? But this is, well, I'm going to actually get a card on that. We're going to use the Divine Compass card for that. Love this. See why I chose it? Ta-da! By the way, if you have Cancerian energy in your chart and you'd be interested in just a Cancer tarot channel, the way I do this Libra one, but it would just be Cancerian energy, well, let me know. Leave a little crab below or something to let me know that you would be, in fact, and you would enjoy that. Okay, so if you wanted me to start another channel just for Cancerians, what else do we have, please? For Libra, this is going to be helping us with the taking a sideways approach, heart's desire. So this is about your true intentions. Libra, what is it that you really want to do? What do you want to achieve? This is singing along to your heart song. It knows what you truly want. It knows what you want. And there's a reason you're drawn to it. You're good enough. You are good for this. You deserve this win. What else for Libra? Not ready for those yet. Let's get back into our sea, salt, and energy deck. Sea and salt. Or salt and sea energy is what it's called, actually. We have palm tree, bringing ideas to life, magical creations here. Oh my goodness. This is after you've done all that healing, what else do we have here? Again, I'm getting that kind of like take pride. I'm seeing 1111. You had 1111 show up in a reading recently. Whoa. Okay, we have submarine and blue lobster. All right, I'm not taking the rest of the stack. For some reason, these two are reminding me of each other. You see that? They kind of remind you, it's like if the lobster was a machine, like it would be a submarine. So blue lobsters are rare, by the way. Yeah, so you're one in a million. Embrace your rarity. This is about moving forward. Embrace your rarity. Okay. Submarine, diving deep, unraveling the subconscious. Some of you have already done that. That's how you've healed, right? You've already unraveled some of those mysteries. Give us more, please. Divine Compass, give us more. What do we have, please? What do we have? This beautiful conjunction. Oh, it's a duality dance. So this is seeking balance amid the chaos and finding harmony within yourself. Stay steady as you go. I'm getting mother of pearl. So maybe you have like mother of pearl on something. You know how it's shimmery, it's iridescent. It kind of reminds me of opal. Sometimes it might be confused with opal, and I know that can be a birthstone of October, and a lot of us here are born in October as Libras. So just something to think about. Maybe you have a yin yang necklace or something, and it has mother of pearl, or maybe your mother in pearls somehow resonates. All right, what else do we have, please? I'm getting that you're the captain of your ship, you know. So we have that too. So I will get fortune cookies too. As I said, we'll get one for each zodiac sign towards the end of the reading. What do we have, please, for Libra? You're getting the appreciation that you deserve. Okay, again, you're getting recognized. This is public recognition for something. This is energy of the spotlight, you know, really being in that spotlight. Whoa, just had something jump out, but I'm not going to take it. I want to make sure you see all of them. I'm also getting red clover, okay, or clover in general. Let's see, what do we have, please, for Libra? Okay, we have temperance. And the reason I'm saying it like that is I actually saw this in another deck prior to the reading, as I always shuffle the cards and kind of tune in. So I just want to put this here. All right, this is what we have, temperance. And so it is that kind of balance. You know, it makes me think of the duality dance. This is you alchemizing, right? This is you making, you know, taking water and making wine, you know, sort of thing. It's you getting just the right perfect amount of balance. Okay, again, harmony. It's everything in moderation. It's you not being afraid to like dip your toe into something that may have felt out of reach, Libra. It's you taking your skills and tools and things and making it work. It's about having that inner peace. It's enlightenment. It's divine connection. It is so many things. You know, if they turn around here, they would see the path to glory. I mean, they would see in the background here that there it is. They could go ahead and get their crown if they just turn around here. So this is, you know, it's an angel. It's supposed to show both masculine and feminine. In all four elements too, because they have the lake, they have the third eye activated, which is air. So the lake is obviously water. They have earth, and they have the triangle here, which is the fire. And it's also, this is Sagittarius too, by the way. So that's fiery. So yeah, maybe you have Sag in your chart too, but this is about 1 foot on land, 1 foot on water, and it's showing that you can be grounded and in tune with your own intuition at the very same time, Libra. Like you can have it all. So if you've been kind of thrown off course, this is about you getting back into the flow. I believe it was your very last reading that had us, you know, with the Empress energy of like, be in the flow, allow life to be easy, you know, go with the current. And this is actually, it kind of underlines that for us. Okay, so this is about if there's been any sort of imbalance, this is about not going to extremes, but being able to kind of correct that with the slow and steady approach, right? That's what's going to help you here. And you know, what steps can you take now to put yourself on that path to victory? So that's what we're getting here. That's what I'm getting with the temperance coming through. Okay, I always like to get these cards. Tokens. They're by Jamie Sawyer. I found them on Etsy. All right. So Libra, let's use the Cheeky Tarot by Daniela Snano, straight from Italy. What do we have here, Libra? This is so exciting. I don't know if you can tell by my energy, but I'm really excited for this really powerful transit. This is going to deliver major gifts for us, this Venus and Jupiter conjunction. So Libra, what else do we have? You're bossing up. You've been getting this too for a while. you know, like this bridge leads to your castle. You know, what else have you been getting? A major surprise coming in, you know, a surprise offer. And it keeps coming up for us. And you've been getting so many aces. You remember recently we had, not too long ago, you had all 4 aces. I'd never seen that, I don't think, in this channel, or any channel. I don't think I've ever seen anyone get 4 aces. So look at this. We have the 2 of Wands. That's showing you that, Libra, you are ready for that next step, the new direction. Yes, you're overcoming those challenges. You're coming up with a plan. And the choice, Libra, is pretty much obvious. And you want to know why? Because, again, you're following your heart's desire. What else do we have for the lovely Libra? Well, I'm shuffling. If you enjoy this video, please do me a favor. Like the video. It's totally free. Leave a comment. Hype the video. All totally free. Or consider becoming a member. All for just $3.99 a month. Gets you a few bonus videos a month at least. What else do we have, please, Libra? No, that's not it. Okay. Okay. So as I was saying, slow and steady, right? That doesn't mean that, you know, you don't have any passion. You can have a lot of passion and still take slow, steady, smart steps forward, right? Especially if you're having to free yourself from something that's been going on a while. You can't necessarily jump ship overnight, right? Not always, but sometimes you can. What else? Oh, there we go. Another 2. So you have 22. And we also have duality. So we're kind of getting 2-2-2 vibes here, plus the 2 cups and temperance. I mean, there's a lot of 2s here. Duality dance coming in again here. So this is seeking that harmony and balance, only entering into situations and relationships. Pardon me, friends. Situation and relationships that feel truly aligned for you. You're the one deciding. There has to be mutual respect, mutual attraction. It's just so good when we have 2 benefics like Venus and Jupiter working in conjunction. Sorry about that. Let me pause this for a minute. Oh, okay. Hope we're back on now. Let me see. Hope that works. I hope you can hear me still. Okay, we have the 5 of Pentacles here. This is being out in the cold, you know, really not feeling as though, well, this is you know what's happening here is they're not focusing on their strengths. They're only seeing lack. And that is a problem, right? I'm going to actually pause the video one moment. I'll be right back. All right, friends, I am back. Sorry about that. I didn't want to be coughing in your ear, and I wanted to make sure that the mic came back after I had to pause it or mute it. So we're back. But anyway, this is like not drawing attention to what you don't have, to lack. So if you're doing things like writing a cover letter or trying to be considered for something, make sure that you're highlighting your strengths. It doesn't, you know, a lot of us have that, what they call, you know, Peter Pan syndrome, and we're not really giving ourselves enough credit for all that we have achieved and accomplished. Even if you feel rusty with some things, you know, get back out there. I am actually getting right now too the state of Maryland, or the name Mary. Okay, so I am getting that. What else do we have? I get a lot of intuitive messages throughout. So much Libra energy here. Oh my goodness, which there should be, right? Libra channel. So, all right, there's the 9 of Wands. Now, I'm glad this came up because as I was shuffling, I was getting like, keep a cool, calm, steady approach and not letting your temper or or the stress overcome you. This is you being stronger than your challenges, okay? So that's what we have coming through there. Nothing's going to stop that Queen of Wands, right? Nothing stops a Queen of Wands. We have the Hierophant here. All right, Hierophant, bottom of the deck. Strength. Okay, so again, it's like you being stronger than your challenges here. Even if you're going up against some sort of challenging tradition or authority in some way, Libra, you have a lot of wisdom on your own, right? So this is having self-respect and conviction and all that, and knowing that you yourself have so much power. We have Taurus energy here, and we also have Leo energy coming in. Let's go ahead and clarify our lovely 2 of Wands, please. I want you to think about temperance too, okay, again, all right? So this is, again, suggesting that you are aligned. There's just, you know, keep working on it. Have that patience. And know your power, know your authority, know that you are in fact an authority in you know, as far as it comes with your creations, or even, you know, your family or a relationship or work stuff. I mean, you yourself, you've been on this planet a long time, right? What else do we have, please? Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is like, so with the Two of Wands, it feels like a lot of you are feeling that no matter what you do, like whatever step you take, it might not lead to the castle. It might not, because I say that because the castle in the background, it feels as though some of you are like, no, it's just whatever I try to do when I take a step forward, you know, it gets poo-pooed on by the universe or by someone around me. This is like letting you know you cannot let your shadow self or feeling trapped or controlled in some way overcome you, right? Again, you're stronger than any challenge, Libra. Nothing has won yet. You are still here and you're still able to have the life you want to love and live. We have the Four of Pentacles. Some of you may not be wanting to give up your secret sauce recipe. That's just what I'm getting from that. Or some of you are just, yeah, you're really kind of holding on to what you do have for fear of losing or letting go. Sometimes, though, we need to let go of what we have in order to have something way better. And that helps us make room energetically for it. For some of you, too, this is an indication of financial security and stability. All right. You don't need to hoard, it says. This is what I'm getting from that. All right. All right, what else, please? Nothing's stopping you. We have the Page of Swords. This is new information coming your way, Libra. And I think you're going to get that validation that you were hoping for, right? Word's going to spread that Libra's it, man. Libra is it. What else do we have? Oh, Libra. Aries energy coming in on this Emperor card. Look at you. Yep, look at you. This is like you having it all, okay? We'll see what else comes out, but this is again you being that authoritative figure. You're an authority. You're in charge. You're the one who you deserve respect. You have the leadership capabilities. Have a plan, though. What's the plan? Focus on your strengths, right? Be grateful for what you do have. Don't be afraid to shine. Put yourself out there. Knock on some doors. You know, you might be surprised because those doors may fling open. What else do we have? Oh my gosh, Libra, Justice. There we are. Justice. So yeah, this is you getting that leadership opportunity you've been hoping for. This is clearly a win. This is a victory. This is your breakthrough. This is like, you know, this is things finally balancing out. This is you having, you know, there's an element of equity here. That, you know, there's if you've been searching for the truth, it comes out. It's you having that clarity of mind here and strategic balance and thought with the Emperor. I love seeing Libra and Aries work together. They're opposites, right? They balance each other out, and there's the scale. And look what we have here, overseeing our entire reading, another card of balance and harmony, and that is Temperance. What else, please, for Libra? For Libra. If you're interested in weekly readings, I post those Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I also post, every Tuesday around this time, around, you know, midday, my time, East Coast time. And also, generally, I've been doing Thursdays. It could switch to Friday, but yeah. So if you have your notifications on and you're subscribed, you will be notified each time I post, and you will never miss a reading. Libra, please. Thank you. You've been stationary too long. I am hearing that. Okay, we have the Five of Wands here. Some of you have been wrestling with a decision, and it's like just you've got an opportunity coming in. What are you going to do with it? It might not be your ultimate, though, I will tell you that, but it's going to lead there. It leads to the path of victory. Like all signs point to yes, like go this way. What else do we have, please, for Libra? This one. Okay, there's that opportunity coming in. As I said, it might not be like the biggest one ever, but it's going to lead you where you want to go. Oh my gosh. Can't make that up. Look at that, Empress. There we are. That's one of our cards. We share it with Taurus. And guess who is the ruler of this card? Our beautiful ruling planet, Venus. And that's what we're talking about today, the Venus-Jupiter conjunction for Libra in the sign of Cancer. My goodness. All right. She's in the flow. We had her last time around. She's in the flow, right? The Empress is someone who is extremely fertile in all sense of the words. This is someone who is luxury, like has luxury right there. Look at the fabrics and things, right? Her her threads here are made to look heavy on purpose. Look at that. The velvety too. It's all because she has the finer things in life. She is also connecting to the cosmos. And oh my gosh, like I said, what sweet cosmic gifts this conjunction is delivering for us. You've got the yellow sky. There's a lot of yellow in your reading here, and that is very positive. You know, this is energy, positive energy, energetic shifts. There's there's love and abundance coming in here. Again, tapping into Venus. Any sort of creations. This is looking really good for you, Libra. Abundance is here. Okay, harmony's here, prosperity. This is all for you, Libra. So this is embracing and embodying the divine feminine, all the fertility that comes along with that. This is a very positive omen when it comes to basically anything you want to do, create, achieve, be. What else, please? Relationships, very positive. If you've been trying to get pregnant, this is a good card for that too. 5 of Cups. There's the castle in the background, right? And there's the bridge here. This is tuning into your last reading. Now, look at that. I knew to look at the bottom here. Look what you have. You have the King of Pentacles. Here's the thing, though. I want to just tell you, okay? Some of you, there is a new approach that's needed, okay? So I can't sugarcoat it. This is all lovely and great and everything, but not everything's cupcakes, rainbows, sunshine, and butterflies, right? This is like real talk here, okay? So we have to turn around and see the opportunities, right? Remember I said you were getting mega double opportunities? Here are those 2 cups they're standing. But this guy, he's like, you know, he's crying and boohooing and pounding over the cups that have spilled, right? That's the past. A lot of you you've already moved on. You've changed your environment. King of Pentacles, when I see that, it reminds me, we are in charge of not everything, but we can be in charge of our internal environment and a lot of our external environment. And if we do, if we do make those tough decisions and important choices, and we make the changes and the course corrections when they need to happen, nothing will stop us from that castle. This is what I love, is like, look at how there's, you know, it's like the castle, yuck. Well, here it is, right? There it is with the King of Pentacles. You couldn't have had a better card come out with a 5 of Cups. That shows me that you've already moved on. Thanks, but next, right? Thanks, no next. Some offers, things just have not been good enough for you yet here, Libra. What else do we have? Oh, looks like we're tuning into this deck now. This is the Key Oracle deck by Michelle Mostri. This is about awakening and expansion. Here's the card. I'll read it for us. So this is, you've been receiving messages that it's time for your soul to expand beyond the 3D vision. You are an old soul that is here to do many great things. You've come to realize this through doing the hard work and merging with your higher self. There's no going back. So enjoy this new way of being by having acceptance and inner peace moving forward. Look at that. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So it's telling me you're absolutely ready for this. And, you know, King of Pentacles too, they're a very wise investor. They're only going to invest in what's giving back. And sometimes Libra, especially if you have Cancerian in your chart too, you're overgivers. All right. We have retrieve, childhood wound here. Possibly. And this is about your inner child looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in a new light. So going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. We're gaining perspective through energy work or therapy. That can be very helpful to access tools to empower the inner child. Bottom of the deck, you have self-care, bringing things into balance. A lot of empaths out there. This is taking time to replenish your mind, body, and soul. That's a must. So enjoy this time to reconnect and make yourself a priority. Ask yourself, what is serving me and what is taking from me? Okay. Much can be revealed when you stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. Okay. This is the thing, Libra. The Empress, they have all of this. By the way, you have the Emperor and the Empress. I mean, this is like, you have all kings and all queens basically in your reading now. That's amazing. You have all the resources. But, you know, it's like, again, everything is such a balance. I know that we don't want to hear that necessarily, but it's very true. There's balance written all over your reading with the Empress and this self-care balance card and temperance and justice and all that. I mean, it's all here, Libra. So this is like, and also the Two of Cups even. It's, again, it's like choosing what chooses you. And so that could be why we have the Heart's Desire card too, and even the duality dance. I mean, it's all about balance, even in chaos, right? It's finding harmony within yourself and then in all that's around you. We can't really find harmony if we don't have it within ourselves, right? Silence that inner critic, right? Or at least tell them, hey, I've considered it and you're wrong, inner critic. So it feels like, so I just want to remind you though, the Empress, they can't produce and they can't have all they want out of life if they're just constantly giving, right? They have to allow themselves to be replenished. They have to make room for that, right? They can't, there can't be this selfishness amongst all those who are around the Empress, because that would deplete the Empress. The Empress needs their energy to put into that which they want to grow. And the Empress is very generous too. So it's not like the Empress is just growing all this wheat and everything for just themselves. No, they're generous, they share. But they need the space, the time, and the resources. They need to position themselves well, like she's growing near a source of water. She knows she needs water, right? It's in the sun, right? I mean, it's like, but then there's also shade, like if they need the shade. So she's set herself up really nicely. You need to do the same, right? This is about stepping into a mother role in some way. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, whatever. But the reason I say that is like the mother knows how to nurture. They're loving and they're nurturing of themselves too. She can't be, with child and then not take care of herself. That's not how that's going to work, right? Any of you who've had children, that. Like, you have to take care of yourself when you're expecting. And so whatever it is you're expecting or trying to grow, you have to nurture it into existence. Okay? Let's see what else we have. And they know to follow their own intuition, right? All right, what else do we have? You could be also considering a career where you're using your creative talents too, or where you are in a caregiving role even. Oh my gosh, there's an Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, Libra. Get inspired. Here it is. Here's that opportunity for you. This is some sort of new idea. Your creation's coming to light. This is about you going for it. You're grabbing that Ace of Wands and you're going for it. Okay? This is, the wands represent fire. Okay, this is you taking action. It's expansion, right? So this is, you've got the hand coming out and basically nowhere. It's like the universe offering you some sort of opportunity. Are you going to take it? It's a breakthrough. It's a fresh start. Get excited. Get excited, Libra. It's a new beginning heading your way. It's very, very positive, very auspicious time for you. Oh, on the floor. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in. It's the moon. That's actually what fell on the floor. So this was meant to be. Okay? Meant to be here. Libra. This is like, all stages of the moon too. This is the thing too. Here we are with the path again. It's going to lead them where they want to go. But first they have to go through this uncertainty of like, what's going to happen when I get between this wolf and this dog? Again, with the duality. Okay. The moon is showing you that it's okay to get real about something. You've got to face something maybe. If there's been confusion, if there's been uncertainty, why are you feeling that? Really dig into that. See what's in your way. I love that we have the moon because that is the card of Pisces, but the moon is what rules Cancer. And again, this major conjunction, this very auspicious, beneficial, sweet conjunction between Venus and Jupiter and Cancer is, that's tying right into that moon card energy. All right, let's see here. to trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition. Go through that fear, the uncertainty. The only way through it is through it, right? Can't go around it necessarily. This is about you getting in that driver's seat of life and getting, oh, look at that. Some of you may need to take a pause. You may need a minute, right? Maybe some of you are on the Hermit Libra cusp there, or I'm Virgo there, Virgo Libra cusp. So here we have the Hermit card. And inside is the lantern, right? Or inside the lantern is a star, symbolizing wisdom and power and connection to the divine even. This is about they're kind of like the wise man, right? Of the tarot. Man, woman, doesn't matter. But they're very wise. They trust their path. They've reached enlightenment. This is a card of introspection. There's self-awareness here. They've done a lot of the analysis here, and they've shed light on whatever it is that has made them scared even, or whatever's made them feel like they're alone with something. So this is about remembering you have answers. You've got to trust yourself, okay? Your guides are wanting you to trust your inner voice and trust that guiding light, okay? They're not leading you astray. We have the moon, right? Again, the moon. So the moon is like your sometimes the moon casts shadows. They're not always real, right? So don't let that fear and anxiety blind you in any way. The Hermit, they're going to rely on their inner guidance, their connection to all that is, too, right? To the divine. So the universe is sending you message. You've got to listen, right? Tune in and listen. What else do we have, please? Looks like that might be it for tarot. Let's tune into the Spirit Messages deck. This looks really good, Libra. You have 99 with 18, which is a 9, and then 9. Hermit, that's going to be leadership, okay? A lot of you are ready for this leadership. You're ready for this upgrade. This is mega. I keep getting that word, mega. Mega. All right. All right. We have new beginnings, Libra. Look. Oh, my goodness. New beginnings. This is everything in life is constantly vibrating, moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware a new beginning is on the horizon. Have faith, have courage, and because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. That's why you're here, right? You know it. You sense it. A lot of you already sense this. What else, please? Soul solitude. I mean, this could not be more like Hermit. We just had the Hermit as our final card for the tarot portion of the reading. So this is your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. It's a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause. It's a time to reflect. And Libra, it's a time for you. For Libra, what else do we have, please? For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, otherwise known as Ascendant. Venus, North Node, maybe Jupiter's in Libra for you, or Cancer. All right, we have Light. Look at that beautiful card. Light. Imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You're a powerful being and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. Many of you, Libra, I'm going to tell you, you were born to teach, you were born to mentor, you were born to help others heal. You know that. Some of you are being called into the spotlight. You might feel like, I'm not ready for this. You're ready. That's what this reading is saying anyway, right? You know if you're truly ready, but so only you know if you're truly ready, but it looks like, according to this energy, wow, you are ready for this. And not only that, like I said, you deserve this win. We have Seek. The power of spirit exists in all of us. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always always will be connected to one another. I do want to get you some empath empowerment cards, though, because I feel like it can be really hard to be an empath in this world. So balance in chaos, balance within or amidst chaos, right, is critical for us, Libra, if we're really going to align ourselves to this magical, sweet, uplifting, sweet cosmic shift that's in store for us. Let's see, Libra. Assert your authentic needs. More children here. Some of you may something to do with children here. So this is about, in a kind, confident tone, speak your needs rather than hiding them. Empower yourself by being authentic. So again, remember I said like a hug from the universe. I'm feeling that. You can handle this. There's a wise saying, you're never given more than you can handle. Tune into your heart to reconnect with your strength. Like I said, it hasn't, nothing's put like hurt, won at this point, right? Oh, interesting. You have another violin. Or is that's a cello actually. This is a violin. But anyway, this is being lighthearted. So maybe strings instruments is important to you, or connecting to someone in spirit even. So set your intention to be easygoing and playful today. Give yourself or gift yourself with some carefree time to have some fun. Again, like heart's desire, right? What do you want to do? How do you want to feel? And let go of being a martyr. So find balance between giving and receiving. It's not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. We already talked about this. Visualize a shield of protection. Maybe some of you need to do that. Slow down in general. So to protect yourself from toxic people or situations, imagine a shield of white light surrounding your body. This keeps negativity out and lets positivity in. So letting that positive energy in. Remember I was getting to like focus on gratitude, okay? This is like focus on whatever it is you feel thankful for. Tuning into that energy of gratitude will attract more for which to be grateful. All right, let's get some galactic angel messages for Libra. Past life memories are triggering emotions. Go within to heal. We have that. We already had the go within to heal type message. A spiritual alignment is needed at this time. Unblock and heal your chakras. Okay, so some of you, there is still some healing work to be done. It's clearly coming through. Let me get another card on that. Tell us more, please. Time to evolve. Okay, so decisions. Decisions. Our favorite, right, Libra? So this is, it's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective, that you chose much of this before you incarnated, is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls you back into your power. You had that sort of victimhood mentality card of the Eight of Swords. That did come in. So this is going to release, the victimhood mentality and pull you back into your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. All right, there's a little bit of a clue there for some of us. What else do we have? Whoa. How will today shape your future? You have the opportunity to make a difference today. Again, it makes me think of teaching with the make a difference, right? So dance like nobody's watching. Find a way to connect with your innocent energy of your soul. Angel numbers for Libra. 2121. I'm getting the name McAllister. Did I say earlier I was getting Arnold too? I don't know if I said that or not. Or even Annette, Arnett. Okay, we have a test of your balance, 2121. Stay the course and remember your worth. That's the key part. Stay the course, remember your worth, and have that willpower and determination. 222, expansion. We were getting twos before, remember? 222, expansion. So this is your body, spirit, and mind are growing. I'm going to get you some animal healing cards, and then I will pull fortune cookies for each zodiac sign so you can check out your other placements. If you don't know your other placements, just stay tuned and listen to the Libra one, or you could always look up a free birth chart online. I don't have ones that I necessarily recommend. There are many ones that are good. I've used like Cafe Astrology, I've used AstroSeek, but again, I'm not, giving them a shout out or anything. I don't know if they're any better than anyone else, but yeah. So, and you always want to make sure you're being safe too, obviously giving your info online. So anyway, card 42, Squirrel, unfolding reality, third eye chakra. So allow your journey to unfold one step at a time. Don't be afraid of the unknown. That's the Moon and Hermit, right? Trust you'll always have what you need when you need it. And Lizard, aligning to eternity, card 46, crown chakra. So your higher chakras are being activated here with this reading. Don't let time or space limit you. Believe everything's possible now. Be open to the magic and miracles. And that's the whole point of this whole reading. Like, be open to the magic and miracles and gifts that this amazing, rare cosmic alignment wants to shower you with, Libra. Now let's go ahead and we, of course, will get fortune cookies. I'm going to start with Libra. Libra. And again, if you enjoyed your reading, please do like the video. You know how to show support. Thanks. Libra, Libra. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have opportunities here, Libra. Libra, opportunities. This says, a stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. That's awesome. And Libra, because we're Libras, let's get another one. Oh, twists and turns. What do you know, Libra? Balancing it out, right? We have opportunities, but then we have twists and turns. So this is carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with the upheaval. I'm going to get another one. Again, it's that balance amongst chaos. And we have friendship. Maybe it has to do with a friend. Or a friend could be very supportive. So a friend could need your help too. Your kindness, your excellent counseling skills could help put you or them back on track. All right, Libra. That's what I have for you. Thanks for being here. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, we have love. Love's in the air. It's a great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. Sagittarius, travel. What do you know? I know Sag loves to travel. Long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. Capricorn, communication. A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of a friendship. A lucky win seems likely. Aquarius, perseverance. You may feel like you're getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. Pisces, surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Aries, signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. Taurus, property. A property purchase or sale may, for many, but heed security concerns in any transactions. Gemini, planning. Now's the time to lay the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. Cancer, change. A change of residence, partner, career, job is on the cards. You're restless and need of change is exactly what's coming your way. Your restlessness. It doesn't say that, but that's what it's supposed to be. Okay. Leo, assert yourself. Go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections. Birth a child is also likely. And Virgo, burnout. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with doctors, dentists, health professionals, and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. That is what I have for all of you. Also, here we go, Virgo. It could have to do with work. Not surprised, you being a Virgo. Positive work outcomes. So consistent efforts will bring rewards, and major purchase could be worth making. That is what I have for all of you. Thanks for being here, and happy Venus-Jupiter conjunction. Take care. Oh, check out your other videos too.